Shock Monkey Radio is entertainment for adults, by adults, and the views and opinions expressed here do not reflect upon the sponsors or FXBG Public Radio. For additional information, please refer to the United States Bill of Rights. Stand warned.
Anyway. But Tucker, when he interviewed Andrew Tate, the first thing I noticed that really upset me, that really set me off, like right at the first outbreak, is I couldn't find a picture, but neither of them were wearing socks with their shoes.
Why?
Yeah, and I don't know if that's just a Romanian thing or a D-bag thing, but I kind of lost a little respect for Tucker Carlson because of it. But I mean, he's been, soaring lately, so it doesn't really matter that much. And so, but I mean, it's just something that really bothered me. It's like, you guys and your nasty ass feet, what do you wash your shoes? You would have to. Anyway, it's such a weird thing to get angry about, especially when there's all this other stuff going on with this Andrew Tate fella. All right. Now, here's the thing about Andrew Tate. I never liked him. Just look at him. He looks like a kind of guy I'm not going to like. And the more I learn about him, the more I realize I do not like him. All right. And a lot of people are listening to people like Andrew Tate, especially young men. And I think that that's a mistake for those young men to be listening to Andrew Tate. All right. A lot of people want to put people like Andrew Tate and Jordan Peterson and Matt Walsh and stuff like that into the same category. But this guy does not belong in that category. All right. I think that Andrew Tate has a correct perception of the world. I think he sees the world accurately, but his reaction to it is incredibly immoral. All right. He may often give good advice sometimes to young men who are seeking answers, but that doesn't mean you should emulate this guy in any way. Like in this interview, he talked about this guy who he talked to, who said he wanted to kill himself. And so Andrew Tate said, get a six-pack first, and then you can do whatever you want. Guess what? The guy got close to having a six-pack, probably got a girlfriend, and felt better about life. That's good advice, surface-level advice. All right? But when you go deeper on this guy, he's not the kind of person you want to emulate. A man should not be this materialistic, should not be this promiscuous. All right? The idea that what men should work for is money and success in business and big dollar deals and getting that paper, banging a different chick every night of the week. That's what you could driving your Lamborghini around town, around Vegas, throwing $100 bills up in the air at a craps table. All right? Yeah, 20-something-year-old guys have those kinds of fantasies, but it's not what men's objectives should be. Men's objectives should be to find one woman you really like, seduce her, fall in love with her, have her fall in love with you, and create a family and be a monogamous family unit to grow little moral people like yourselves as you continue to perfect your own morality. And all that is far more important than the money and the cigars and the fast cars and all the strange you're going to be getting. All right? Because those are immature goals. Those are immature goals that men have. Selfish men have. Men belong partnered monogamously with women just as much as women are meant to be monogamously partnered with men. All right? Andrew Tate's perception of women in the sense that it's like, okay, you guys have no respect for yourselves. You're going to treat yourself like whores. I'm going to treat you like a whore. That's wrong. A gentleman, a proper moral man, despite the immorality of the women he's talking to, so you don't say something more like, you should have more respect for yourself. Because and that's what you do is you extend them that respect. And maybe they can start respecting themselves in a way. Instead of just trying to live in this chaotic, screwed up world we're in, try to change it for the better. That's what moral men do. That's what heroes do. And when it comes to people like Andrew Tate, I'd rather listen to Jordan Peterson tell young men to be the superhero you always wanted to be when you were a kid. Do the right and moral thing in every situation. Yes, being healthy and in shape is a good thing. Yes, having a good job and being a good provider for your family is a good thing. But you could be the force for good in the world. Otherwise, you're going to be a force for evil. And this is where selfishness leads you towards evil, towards crimes. And I'm sorry, when you're like hooking up with a girl and then romancing her for a while, getting her to love you, and then talking her into being a cam girl, that's what pimps do. You're an immoral man, Andrew Tate, and I can't stand looking at your face anymore. I'm done with this rant. I gotta keep drinking this water. It's so salty around here.